Here we are.
Yes, we're in downtown Napa. Outer Space Wines is where we are. Dan, letting us swing by, letting us drop by, and tell us about Outer Space. I love the name.
Yeah, it's a great name. Thanks, Rex. Yeah, I'm Dan Dawson. I have Outer Space Wines in downtown Napa, Napa Valley. I am a wine shop, wine bar, e-commerce guy. I have over 30 years of experience in wine in Napa Valley.
And you only look 31.
I know, it's incredible. It's incredible. It's like the nice scruffy look, that kind of keeps me looking a little young. You're looking young too, actually.
Yeah, you got to kind of use the razor every once in a while, they tell me. So,
wine retailer, wine bar, wine shop.
Right.
I sell small production wines, artisan wines, if you will, boutique-y, whatever the heck you want to call them.
Right.
But they're really good. And I focus on a few things. I focus on value.
Mm-hmm.
That's really important to me, whether it's a $20 bottle or a $100 bottle or $200 bottle. I believe that the wines that I sell are very good values for wines in that category.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I also believe in wines of the world. Not only do I sell local wines like Napa, Sonoma, California wines, I do imported wines as well. I really believe that having a local business is super duper important. And so I have not only visitors to Napa Valley come here for wine tasting and to buy the local wines.
Sure.
I've got the locals coming to buy the European wines as well.
Right. So if you're looking for something from France, some Burgundy, this is where you might go, right?
You can find Burgundy, you can find Rhone, you can find Alsace, you name it, you can find it. If it's a wine region, I can say.
And like you said, you've been in the wine shop business for 30 years, so you've seen trends come and go. What trends are you seeing right now in wine?
It's more of a challenge right now, Rex. I really have to say. Outer Space Wines opened in November of last year, so I've got about 7 months under my belt here. Before that, I had a 17-year run in another retail wine shop that still exists here in Napa.
Right.
And trends right now I see are challenges. Shipping is a lot more difficult. There's a lot more competition for shipping. And here in downtown Napa, I think the number is right around 45 different places within maybe a 4-block radius where you can taste wine around me.
Oh, wow.
So you really got to be on your game to be able to do it. Luckily, I have a lot of old tricks up my sleeve and new tricks up my sleeve to make it happen. But it is a different environment. When I started doing wine retail in Napa Valley in 2002, I was kind of the only game in town.
Right.
Boy.
It's changed, huh?
It's changed. I wish I had it that easy, man. I wish I had it that easy.
So do you feel you have to niche down just to stand out, or do you feel like you can be broad and wide, like you were saying, wines of the world as well as the local Napa and Sonoma?
Boy, what do you think?
I think in any business these days, because there's so much competition, you do have to niche at least a little bit to make yourself stand out. You can expand from there, once you kind of got your brand and everything going. But I think sometimes you got to niche a little bit. Right?
Well, excellent segue, because this is what my niche is, and what I hope that it continues to be is that I'm the accessible wine professional. So you come in here, I'm the owner, I'm running the place. I am here 6 days a week right now. Tell my wife that, and she kind of like looks at me a little cross-eyed and says, I know, honey, I know. It won't be like this forever. But right now, you're going to find me here at Outer Space Wines. And I've got a wealth of knowledge. I like to talk about wine. I like to think I'm accessible.
Sure.
I'm an accessible guy, aren't I?
Yeah. I mean, I came in, you were really friendly, and, we introduced ourselves because we had communicated on, I think it was email.
Exactly.
And
we won't be sitting this close to each other. I will say that. But I do have a lot of knowledge. I like to bring out the wine maps to teach people about the wines that we're tasting, whether it's Monterey County, Napa, Sonoma, Europe, like you name it. And I like to give a little bit of information to people. One of my big beliefs about wine educating, and I've taught a lot of wine in my day, is that I don't want to give anybody too much information to try to take in at once.
Right.
If somebody can leave just with a little nugget of information that's going to stick in their brain, then if they're really into wine, they're going to get more of that information as they go along, and before you know it, you're going to be a 30-year wine professional in Napa Valley. What do you say?
Wow, it's that easy. And I mean, that opens the door. Like you said, you're giving them a little nugget, not the whole wine encyclopedia.
Right.
Okay, you like these type of wines. Did you know
Right.
this is where these grapes grow and this is where this wine is produced? And, but if you give them too much, then they're overwhelmed and they forget it as they walk out the door.
Exactly. And then they might call my bluff and like, I really know about this stuff because I really just know like a little bit. And then I just like share it and then
Well,
I'm just kidding.
Well, Dan, thank you so much for having us at Outer Space. You got to come and check it out. What hours are you guys open?
So I'm open every day except Monday. I open at 10 a.m. and I close at 6 p.m. Except for Thursdays and Fridays where I have tasting events, and then I'm open until 7:30 or 8 o'clock.
Okay, so the weekends it's a little later.
Yes.
That sounds great. Dan, thank you so much for inviting us in.
All right, pleasure. Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.